Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Jeff LaRue. He is with the Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority. Jeff, here we are. We've started hurricane season again. It seems like it comes around quicker every year. Right. But we're obviously just at the beginning, usually kind of ramps up in September, although we had an early one last year. But talk to us a little bit about what the Water and Sewer Authority does to be prepared.
Well, because we're a critical piece of infrastructure, we're continually in a state of preparedness.
Makes sense.
And that goes from our initial infrastructure design, building it so it's resilient, can handle storms, but ongoing training of all of our staff, and especially what we call our stay behind crews,
right,
which when other people evacuate, they are the ones that hunker down in our office buildings and roll out the cots and keep the water flowing.
Keep it flowing, right, which obviously is really important. And so you said it's ongoing, of course, all year. But as a storm approaches, I'm sure there's things that get a little more heated, a little more, panic mode, or not really panic mode, but just kind of elevated.
Yes. Once we have been decided that, okay, we are in the cone of influence of the storm, that's when we start making sure all of our generators are full of fuel. We start them up, make sure everything's working right. We confirm that our crews are in place and ready for quick response once the storm hits, and as we start to restore things after the storm passes.
Yeah. And so we've prepared. We're looking for when it's coming. Now it's here.
Yes.
What happens then?
Well, during the storm, we have, like I said, stay behind crews. They're working on maintaining water treatment and the distribution, keeping pressure up in the systems. And we've got the other side. We're collecting waste. So we're working on that, monitoring where do we have extra needs, are pumps missing or losing power.
Yeah.
We do have our cousins in the utility industry, the electric side, and we rely on them heavily, but inevitably during storms we start losing power, and that's when we have to ramp up our auxiliary units to keep the pumps going.
Yeah. And so, as I said, prepared. When it's coming, it hits, now or after.
Right. Afterward, we kind of triage and prioritize our response. Our first efforts are on water plant operations, making sure we're producing safe, clean water. Then we look at the distribution system. Where do we have breaks? Then wastewater treatment, and then wastewater collection systems, kind of in that order. And during that time, my team is working to communicate critical information to our customers. We use traditional social media. We work with stations like yours, website, and we have recently rolled out text alert systems to folks. So we're working on communicating, keeping the water flowing in the right places. Inevitably, we're dealing with flooding. And that causes a different set of issues, which we can get into.
Yeah. Well, so let's talk about from the resident's point of view. Obviously, you're doing everything you can behind the scenes to keep everything going as it should. What are some things that residents can do to prepare now so that, if something does happen, they're doing their best effort to keep it going as well? Right.
And as it relates to water, I really encourage people to learn, plan, prepare, stay aware. Yeah. Those are the keys. And as far as water goes, locate where your water shutoff is. Usually it's a circle cap near your curb, near an oblong cap. Be prepared to turn that off in case you evacuate, and go ahead and disconnect those if you do have to leave.
Okay, so I just want to back up really quickly because that's really important. If you have to evacuate, you should turn it off no matter what.
If you're going to evacuate, we really recommend you do that.
Okay.
Because there very easily could be breaks while you're away, and that causes even more damage.
Yeah.
If you stay behind, we recommend that people fill unbreakable water bottles, about a gallon a day. Plan for about a gallon a day per person in the house, and have some unscented bleach for sanitation purposes. Afterward, if you evacuate, don't forget to tell your neighbors. Go ahead and disconnect or close those valves. And then after the storm, it's really important, stay out of standing water.
Got it.
Because not only do we have critters in the water, we have microscopic critters where when our sewer systems flood, there's really not much we can do about it until the water recedes. And we ask people to stay out of that water and do not pile debris near our water mains, near your shutoff valves or fire hydrants. As you do your storm cleanup, we have actually more damage to our systems after the storm when crews are picking up yard debris and things like that and break pipes.
Wow, interesting. Well, Jeff, thank you for being here today and helping us get prepared for this season. We appreciate it. And we'll be back with more, so don't go away.